a look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Bobby Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on...
Got her in a room. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. The Bears offense will have the football first. And here comes DJ Lagway. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Might as well give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. Throwing, Lagway. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
So Cincinnati's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Jones. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Give to the single back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. The fake and wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Jones wants to throw it. A little release to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback gets the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Quick give. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Right side, it's Miller. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Brings into the open. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
The Bears will have it 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. There's some room. He's at the 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Baylor! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's dropped. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Left side, it's Grover. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Off-play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. Just smothered on the play.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Rolling right and going deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Setting up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays of special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the 1st half for the home team.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll test the right side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Look out! That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop 26. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, down here on the Baylor sidelines, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Lagway wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up your...
Continues to just plowing ahead.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Working the ground game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quarterback empties his backfield. Jones to throw. They're all over it. They're working that left side.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
That's one the running back would like to have back. He's a good enough player, and he's a complete enough running back to be able to make that play. That's why they like throwing him angle routes like that right there.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Bears sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Reese?
Okay, Holly.
Watching film of this guy, one of the things that really stood out to me was his catch radius, how you just need to throw it somewhere near his body, and he can reel it in. How great was that one-handed stab? Just climbs the ladder. I thought for sure that thing was going to be falling incomplete, but he reels it in, and it's a massive first down for the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Here's Lagway to pass. Rolls right. Flyers on the move. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down, gonna throw it. Buying time to his right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about, because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about... defense was, how physical it was And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Bears sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. Throwing, Lagway. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what do you find? About the latest on this injury.
Guys, catching up with Coach Jones at the half, big news to share. Guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Takes the easy completion. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. On the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Bears sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Lagway wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Williams got it. Runs through a man. He might have space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Drops back, it's Lagway. Escapes the pressure going right. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep.
Makes the grab in their space. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Play fake Lagway. That's caught by Williams. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stat.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has showed you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
3rd and long coming up. Jones wants to throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Searching for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Bears sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other.
Lots of room to run. He's at the top, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Bearcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's McClung. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finds a crease. It's Morris. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. On the ground with the counter. Here's some daylight.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for running room. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This game all but decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. Yes, if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Hey, take it. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus. Where did he go?
Lagway. Keeping his eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Fights off a defender. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Rides to the back, fighting off the defender. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They go play action with Lagway. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. There he goes. Open it up. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Right side, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. On the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Might have a chance. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.